Good morning, good afternoon, no matter where you're at in the world. You live with the Amazon show with Wayne. Take it from there, Wayne. Master Wayne, to
All
be
right.
exact.
All
Yeah, we
right.
gonna
What's up, everybody? I'm Master Wayne, and they call me that because I am a certified Amazon guru or expert. I started doing this back in 2013 before most people even shop it on Amazon. And nowadays, it'd be hard for you to find someone who hasn't shopped on Amazon. Matter of fact, most of y'all probably shopping on Amazon right now, receiving 2 or 3 packages per week. And so you're ordering stuff from Amazon, but you can also reverse that whole process and start sending products into Amazon and start making money that can change your life. And that's what I do. I travel the world full time. I have currently 40 something clients that I personally train step by step. And that's what separates me from everybody else, is that I hold your hand and walk you through the entire process. So that's a little bit about me and what I do.
yeah, so you hear that? So we waiting. It's still about 9 or 10 people on here. It's showing that it's like 9 people. So we'll wait. So
Okay.
you have to repeat yourself over and over. Because
Yeah.
they take long. Yeah. Okay, we got 10. They coming. They know about it. People
Yeah.
gave me calls today.
And
So they,
um so most people try to try to teach you about Amazon. They only know 1 second of the business. I know it all. I know how to do private label because that's how it started. I know how to do retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and also know how to do wholesaling. So it's a one-stop shop.
okay. He can do everything. So you can do the gambit. You can do the gambit of things. He can do everything.
Mhm.
So most people only know how to do like one aspect of it. So what's like you gave the 3 major aspects of it right there, right? Because you
The
said you know how to
four.
do 4 major aspects. Okay. And
Mhm.
that's from trial and error. Just you over the years, over the 8 or 10 years that you was doing it, picking up different parts of it.
Correct. So when I started off with private label, and that's when you create your own product. And so that's where I started. And I didn't even know about retail arbitrage or online arbitrage at first. And
Okay.
so then a couple of years later, I sort of found out about, those two. So I had to start learning exactly how they function and how to operate it. And then at the end, I found out about wholesaling. So, when I find out about something, I want to dive all the way in and learn how to master it, because
Mhm.
you can link all these strategies together and you can make money from each and every single one of them.
Wow. That's amazing that you learned that. I guess you're ready
Yeah.
whenever you're ready. It's still lagging today, but they come in, they're going off. They coming in, they're going off.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Mhm. So you want to go into the presentation
Yeah.
then? Then we'll
Yeah,
see.
I'll go into the presentation because I know you're going to record it and post it back up. So that's cool.
Yeah. So people will see it no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, let me give you the screen. Let me give you the hold on.
Yeah, waiting on you.
I'm doing it. There it go. There we go.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah. Let me
Yeah,
enlarge it. All right.
it's enlarged. Yeah.
So, yeah, let me go ahead and start the slideshow. Uh, right here, slideshow. Nah. All right, let me see if I can move this up. And hmm, I don't see the control panels,
Hmm.
but I'll just see if I can find that later. All right, so for
Okay.
those of you that don't know or you're brand new to this whole Amazon FBA business, first and foremost, it's not a scam. So just to give you a small little piece of the background, most of you guys remember when Amazon sold nothing but books. And so essentially that's where they started. And they were able to capitalize off the fact that the internet was just starting, and all of a sudden, now you have universities opening up where you could go to school via the internet, online, like we do nowadays. And so when that started, that disrupted and closed a lot of colleges and universities around the world. And so that meant that Amazon had access to a lot of academic books, and then just mom and pop shops and school closures. And so they had all those books shipped into their warehouses and listed on their website and for sale. And that process is now known as Amazon FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon. So what Amazon figured out after a couple of years is that, okay, if they can do fulfillment by Amazon with books, then why can't they do fulfillment by Amazon with just about every single product on the planet? So that's what they started doing. They started reaching out to suppliers, third-party wholesalers, distribution companies, retailers, and say, hey, if you list your products in the Amazon marketplace, we'll sell it for you, ship it out, handle customer support and returns, and all you have to do is ship in your merchandise. So it allowed for third-party sellers like, mom and pop stores, average people like us to get products, ship it into Amazon, and get it in front of Amazon customers. And once it's sold, Amazon will ship it, handle customer service, handle returns, and pay you out every 2 weeks. So that's how the whole system started. So in front of you, you have the 9 largest retailers in the United States: Walmart, Home Depot, Costco, CVS, Target, Lowe's, Walgreens, Kroger, and Best Buy. Now, what you probably don't know is that all 9 of these companies combined is worth $1.7 trillion.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I can't, it's not allowing me to go to the next screen. Let's see.
Take your time, it's right. It's there.
Usually, if I just click on it, it'll just go to the next screen, but it's not even doing that. Let's see. Let me stop it for a second and do it over again. So, share screen.
It's a little technical problems. We're working on it, guys. We'll have it fixed in no time.
Yeah, share screen. I'm gonna move it back over. To the main screen. All right, there we go.
Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I don't see nothing yet. Alpha Bell, yeah, he's definitely gonna show us the money. Big Philly, show me the money.
Yeah, that's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. Alpha Mel, what's going on with you today? I see Charles and watching. I see Haitian Gunman. I see how you doing. Christian, I see you. Okay, I see. I'm gonna put it up again for you. There you go.
All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So Amazon is larger than the next 9 largest retailers put together. Amazon is a whopping 1.4 trillion. So to put their next closest competition is actually Walmart, and Walmart by itself is only worth 339 billion. So that's how much larger and more advanced as a company Walmart is than everybody else. All right. So Walmart gives you access to 100 fulfillment centers worldwide and 15 sorting centers worldwide as a business owner when you open up a professional seller account. And so you'll be shipping your products all over the world, and they do this through what's called Pan Europe and then all of North America. So basically, you'll be buying products, shipping them into fulfillment centers only in the United States. And then from there, Amazon will ship your products from the United States all over the world. So 8 countries in Europe, Canada, Mexico, and all over the United States. So you'll go from, you know, having an Amazon store one day to selling all over the world the next day. All right, so that gives you the capacity to reach 185 countries. And according to Google, there are only 195 countries in the world. So as you can see, Amazon has the block on lock. All right, and so Fulfillment by Amazon was launched in 2006, and it now gives you access to 51% of the planet. And so that's growing year. All right, so this is all just a game of math. If you only have a website and you got one product on that website, you essentially have one buy now button. But if you have an Amazon store and you're shipping in products, Amazon will allow you to ship in an unlimited amount of products. So what's better, to have one product and one buy now button, or to be able to ship in an unlimited number of products and have an unlimited number of buy now buttons? So that's where the secret sauce is, and especially with being able to sell your products worldwide. So this is a screenshot of my training account, and just me playing around in here and training people. Over the last 2 years, I made $41,000. And if you see over here next to the green arrow, you can see that I did that off of 1 million page views, and that's free traffic that Amazon gives you. So, you know, I got a niece that graduated from college with a major in business and marketing. And she came to me one day and was like, yeah, I'm going to open up a Shopify store and list products and you know, and sell my products. I was like, okay, that's cool. But there's one mistake with that. And she was like, what? I was like, you're going to have to find your own customers every single day, every single month, every single year. That's the only way you'll be successful. And loads of traffic. With Amazon stores, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is send in your products. Amazon goes out and gives you free traffic, free customers, therefore free sales. So you don't have to go out and talk to your cousins, your family members, and everybody you've ever met in life and tell them, hey, go visit my store, buy my products. Nah, this is not multi-level marketing. This is a global e-commerce. All right, so now right here, you can see that, you know, I had 141 products out of 150 something. And, you know, I didn't even have to keep the products in stock. So if you were to invest your money into 401ks, mutual funds, and savings, you would only get average return on investment of anywhere from 8 to 10%. Same thing if you went with real estate, stocks, or certificate deposit. You're looking at an annual return yearly of 11 to 10%, and it's just about it. What I'm going to teach, you're going to be looking at return on investments every single day, every time you purchase a product, of 80%, 90%, or more. The lowest return on investment we receive when we purchase a product and sell it on Amazon is 30%. So if you just think logically, how long would you have to put your money in the bank to make an annual return of 30%? Well, if you already know the banking system, you know banks only going to give you an annual return of 2 to 3%. So you would have to have your money in the bank for 10 years just to get a return of 30%. So that's not the way you want to do it. All right, so this is right here as a live example. You can get down in your car and drive down to Target and pick this up, or you can go to target.com and see if this is still available for $16.99. If it is, then you would purchase it for $16.99 right from target.com, and then you would have it shipped into Amazon. And if you ship it into Amazon, you'll be able to retail it for $52.98, and that would yield you a profit of $22.71 respectively, or a ROI of 133%. So if we delve a little deeper, you can see that if you send this into Amazon, you would only have to compete against 3 other sellers. And these sellers are all grayed out. So that means they're FBM sellers. And what that means is that they're selling this product but they don't have it at an Amazon fulfillment center. It's sitting in a warehouse, in a garage, or in their basement somewhere. So when you ship your products into Amazon, you'll appear right here with these other 3 sellers, but in the number 4 spot, your whole box right here will be green. And then you'll have how many you have in inventory in terms. So this person, the first one has 6 in stock, and then the next 2 sellers have only 1 in stock. And you can see the first 2 sellers have a price of $44.98, where the third seller has a price of $52.98. So as the only FBA seller, we could actually raise our price to $55 if we wanted to, because when a consumer comes to purchase this product, they're going to want it with instant gratification. So if they order from any one of these 3 sellers, it's going to take a week and a half for them to receive it. And normally, if you're purchasing something like this, it might be for a child's birthday party or something like that. And so you're going to want it Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. So you purchase it from the FBA seller for a little more money, and everybody gets what they want. So you can see right here, I have this arrow pointing to your Amazon fees, which is $13.14. So now let's break this all down. So you purchase the product for $16.99, and then you send it into Amazon and sell it for $52.98. Amazon now disperses you out $39.84 in cash, and then they also take a fee, which is $13.14, and that's how you get $39.84. So again, buy it for $16.99, sell it for $52.98. Amazon takes their fee of $13.14, and then you're left with $39.84. So if you're paying attention, you'll know that, boom, you just made a profit of $22.85, and then Amazon reimburse you for what you paid for the product. So in actuality, the product was free, and you made a whopping $22.85 profit. Now, here's one of my actual products in real time. So this right here is a quick electric toothbrush head, right? And so I purchased 15 of these. Well, right here I got 14, but I ended up purchasing 1 more. So it ended up being 15 altogether. And so you can see that my profit was $21.16 off of each one, and my ROI was 141%. They're sold as singles. So you purchase 3, each one is $5 a piece, and then you bundle it together. So my buy price is $15, and I was trying to retail it at $48.20. So now let me show you what that looks like. So here's an actual screenshot of my account, and as you can see, 14 orders. So you can just go down the line and see that I sold this one right here for $40.99. And when I took a screenshot of this order was pending. So when you sell something, it's going to be pending inside your account. But once it says payment complete, then Amazon will transfer that money over to you to be paid out. It usually takes about 2 to 3 days for any transaction to clear. So I sold it for $40.99, $41.99, $45, and $45.65. Same thing right here, all the way down, $45, $42, $45, $43, $43, and then right here, same thing, $43.99, all the way down the page. And this is a full breakdown. So basically, I ended up buying 15 of them, right? And I sold all 15 for an average of $44. I wanted to sell them for $49, but sometimes that don't always happen. Sometimes you might sell it for less. So no problem. So I sold 15 of them for $44, and I made $660 in sales. So as you can see right here, my Amazon fees came up to $172.25. So that left me with $487.75. And that means that the $225 I spent to buy 15 of them, I'm automatically reimbursed for that. So the product was free. And then on top of that, Amazon paid me a whopping $262.75 profit. All right, right here, you can see that my price, I wanted to sell it for 45.86, but I ended up selling it for 44. And then right here, you can see I'm in the number 6 spot, right? So even though I'm in the number 6 spot, you can see that there were 21 sellers. So I'm competing against 20 other sellers, and I still didn't have a problem selling all 15 of mine. And you can see right here, it's selling 31 times a month. So every seller is only getting about 2 sales, a month, but I still had no problem selling all 15 of mine because I show you how to win the buy box more often than the average seller. All right. And this right here is what I call my data-driven formula. So in order to make this possible, we're not guessing. We're just purchasing products arbitrarily, sending them in Amazon, hoping that they sell. Here's my full system. First, I need to know whether that is profitable. If it's profitable, I need to know what the return on investment is. Then I need to know how many FBA sellers there are and how many merchant sellers there are. And then drill a little bit deeper. I need to know how much inventory they have. So knowing your competition's inventory level, you can make an informed decision. 2, the bestseller rank of the product. And then number 7, whether or not you're eligible to sell it. You won't have to guess that, you'll know. And then of course, the estimated sales per month. Very important. Break that down. Let's say there are 5 sellers and the product is selling 100 times a month. That means every seller should be getting about 20 sales per month. And so you can sort of average it based on all that information. So we purchase products, we're sending products in that people already want to buy and there's already a demand for it. And we already know whether or not we're going to be able to sell a certain amount because we do all the research and analysis beforehand. And then last but not least, Amazon is an international company. So you'll be able to sell your products internationally in 8 European marketplaces and then the entire North America. So that's Canada, the United States, and Mexico. With no further work, all you have to do is ship your products into Amazon fulfillment centers in the United States, and Amazon will strategically ship your products out to customers all over the world in 11 different marketplaces. So you'll go from not selling anything on the internet today to 30 days later, you're now selling worldwide. So, when somebody asks you what you do, tell them you sell products from the cradle to the grave and you have a worldwide distribution network. And then they'll be looking at you like you're crazy. But it'll be all true. So this is the formula. First, we source products and analyze it to know whether or not there's a demand and whether or not they're selling and whether or not customers want it. We buy it at a low price. We send it to a third-party company called the Prep and Ship Company. They Prep and Ship Company boxes everything up per Amazon's terms and conditions, and then it goes into Amazon, sells at a higher price. We pocket the difference, and then we rinse and repeat. And again, you can do this with an unlimited amount of products. And now we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to start taking some questions, and then we'll get back in and finish the presentation up real quick. All right, so let's see what questions we got.
We got questions for you.
All right,
let me see if we could go. Let's go with this one first. Alpha Male.
Would you buy something for $52 if they could buy it at Target for $16? Not being funny, serious question. All right, Alpha Male, fantastic question. And the psychology behind that is very simple. So think about the last time you purchased a pair of shoes. So I'm almost certain that when you purchased those pair of shoes, you just walked inside of a Foot Locker or Athlete's Feet or wherever you purchased them from, and you didn't go in every other store in the mall, or you didn't go in every other mall in the city and shop around to see if you could find those at a lower price. So one, human beings are creatures of habit. We're a society-based consumer species. That's all we do is shop. So when you go buy something, you don't have the time to go be shopping around at Target and Home Depot and Lowe's and Costco to see if you can find this cheaper. You just say, okay, this is what I'm looking for. You'll look on the website to see if you can find it cheaper on that page. But if not, you just go ahead and buy it. I do it all the time myself, and this is how we shop. So that's why. And then people, we want instant gratification. Everything is now, now, now. You know, when you log into Instagram, you want to look at those feeds right now. You don't want to wait for it to load like in the dial-up days. So everything is instant gratification. Also, Amazon has 51% of the planet now shops on Amazon. So that's more than 4 billion customers. And they only shop at Amazon. They're not going to shop at eBay. They're not going to go to Etsy. They're not going to go to Walmart. They're not going to go any other place. And the reason is because Amazon has that Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. They also have same-day shipping. And in some cases, they can even get you your product in less than 2 hours. And also, they have one of the best return policies on the planet. If you're not happy with it, you can return it within 30 days, get a full refund, no questions asked. So that's why somebody would buy something for $52 as opposed to $16 because they just don't know that it exists for $16. We do it all the time. You know, just to throw out something, you know, let's say you smoke marijuana and you buy, you know, a nice a nickel bag or a dime bag. You know, you probably could get that cheaper in Tijuana, Mexico, right? But, you know, right. But you're not, you're in New York. So also, you know, the location makes a big difference also. And, you know, people see different prices in different places. So there's many different reasons why people only buy and shop in one place. All right, next question.
There you go.
All right, this is your own business for right off. Every year I miss something in the beginning about startup and the name of the tips of the business. All right, so yeah, this is my own business. I've been doing Amazon for 8 years and nobody taught me this business. I did take a course in the beginning to learn how to do private label, but after that, when I found out about retail arbitrage and online arbitrage and wholesaling, I took it upon myself to just start learning the material. And it took, you know, 3.5 years to put together this business model, but it was trial and error. And so, you know, the system that I teach is unique on the entire planet. You won't find another person who teaches you exactly what I'm going to teach. So it's entirely unique, and it took years to put this all together, but now, you know, it's official. Great question, Charles. All right, next question. All right, Alpha Male, okay, thanks. I just want to know the advantage from a consumer standpoint. You know, I worked 20 years in retail, including Target, and I use Amazon daily. You can price compare at any time. That's correct. Yep. But you also know that by nature, people are lazy. And let me give you the perfect example. What determines what you eat every day, where you live, what type of clothes you wear, what type of school you'll educate your children in, to the type of house you live in, to the type of Medicare you'll provide for your family is all based on money. But I bet you there's not a single solitary person in here and on this call tonight that can tell me what United States president has their faces on a $1 bill, a $5 bill, a $10 bill, a $20 bill, a $50 bill, and a $100 bill. And the reason why is because you were only taught 2 things about money. Well, we're all only taught 2 things about money. And those 2 things are, 1, how to count it in the most rudimentary fashion possible. And 2, how to spend it. That's it. They never teach you where exactly money comes from. Most people don't even know that money is made out of, cotton and nylon. It's not even made out of paper. It's made out of a blend of cotton and nylon. And it's not even green. That's a mixture of red and blue dye that makes it look green. And so when you start to actually learn about money, it increases your education tenfold. So it's almost like if I say, who knows how to play chess? Only some of y'all will raise your hand, but like, yeah, I know how to play chess. But just me asking who knows how to play chess, almost everybody is familiar with chess. So if you know how to play chess, then you know the rules of the game, and you can also identify the pieces. So you'll be like, okay, there's 2 rooks on the side, and then there's 2 bishops, or 2 knights, and then or 2 knights, 2 bishops, and then you got the king and the queen, and then you got 8 pawns, and then you probably know how the pawns can move 2 spaces at once or 1 space, and then you know how the queen moves. So the same thing, if you educate yourself about money, then you're going to learn how to manipulate that money to grow it. You're going to learn how to invest it correctly. And this is something that a lot of people never learn. I often just ask people, okay, tell me who's on the $10 bill. And most people just get blank. And so, again, it all comes from education, or what is actually indoctrination. So it's a powerful thing. All right, next question, Philly.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read this one out because it's not showing up on the computer, but I see it.
Okay.
Biggs, his name is Biggs. Biggs said for a guaranteed income of 5,000 to 6,000 per month, approximately how much a month do I need to flip in your investment?
Okay, so what I advise all my clients is that you're going to need $250 a week to purchase products. So that's what you're going to use in terms of getting your inventory started, right? And you're going to you're going to purchase just 1 product a day. So 1 product a day, and you're going to make sure you have $250 a week for inventory. After 90 days, you should be making right around anywhere between $2,200 a month to $3,000 a month, just following that script. That's the average that I see from my clients who follow the script and order 1 product a day, or sometimes 2 products a day, and then they have at least $250 to spend on inventory. Now, if you have more money to spend on your inventory, you can make a lot more money. And in a second, I'm going to stop taking questions, finish this presentation, and show you exactly how much money I make every single month, so you can see it for yourself in live and in living color. All right? But great question, Biggs.
I think that's it for the question. Maybe Biggs asked this too. Well, he just said that.
Yeah, online shopping is an addiction to millions and growing daily. Yep. And also, I want you guys to Google Amazon automated retail stores. Right now, they're in 4 states. I think it's Chicago, I think New York, and California, and 2 others, another state that I can't think of. But these are retail stores that Amazon is now opening up, and they have 30 of them open. So each city already has like 4 or 5 stores apiece. So you walk into the store, and they have both retail stores and grocery stores called Amazon Fresh. You can walk into either. There are no clerks, no cashiers. You walk in, you pick up whatever you want, you put it in your cart, or you just put it in your pocket, and then you walk out, and then Amazon charges you for whatever you picked up and walked out of the store with. And Amazon is bringing this to the entire marketplace around the world, and it's going to change the world. First thing first, it's going to put a lot of cashiers and clerks out of business. It's going to disrupt that entire industry. So, if you get on with the Amazon business now, you can have your product stocked in all those retail stores. And so you could go in the store, put something in your cart, and decide that you don't want it, and you take it out, and the software and the technology already registers that you put it back. You don't have to swipe anything. There's no self-checkout. You just put it in your bag and you leave, and then Amazon knows what you purchased, and then it'll charge you. So this is a game changer, and it's happening right now. All right. So Once you get started, you can also bring on a virtual assistant. I trained the virtual assistant myself so they can manage and operate your entire business for you. So the only thing that you'll have to do is dedicate 15 minutes a day to your business, and that's it. So you can still work your full-time job. You can take the kids to their athletic practices or piano practice or band practice. You can hit the streets, you can do whatever you want to. But 15 minutes a day is all you have to invest in this business in order to make it work. And so this is a typical spreadsheet that you'll share with one of my virtual assistants. And all you'll do is wake up in the morning, grab your cell phone, log into the spreadsheet, and you'll see what retail they want you to go to purchase the product. You'll see how much the product costs, how much you can sell it for on Amazon, whether or not there's a coupon code available, what your profit margin will be. And then the only thing you'll need to let your virtual assistant know is the quantity that you purchase. So did you purchase 9? Did you purchase 2? Did you purchase 3? Or did you purchase 5? That's it. The virtual assistant will handle everything else for you. All right, so this is what I call my 11 herbs and spices. And I stole this from KFC, obviously. All right, so first thing I teach you how to do is to create a barrier to entry. So you'll be the only person selling any given product. And I'll teach you how to do that. All right, next, I'll teach you how to get ungated for categories so you'll have more sales and less competition, excuse me. And number 3, I'm gonna show you how to list and grow your account by over 100 products a month so you can hit the ground running. And 4, I show you how to properly set up your account. So I'll walk you through how to register your Amazon account, how to properly format the whole thing so you don't get that wrong. Because if you get that wrong, you'll be out of business before you even start. And then, of course, how to sell in all 11 Amazon countries around the world: United States, Canada, Mexico, the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Japan, Singapore, Brazil, Australia, India. And as you can see right next to all those countries, you can see the estimated traffic that Amazon brings into all of those websites. So all of those countries. So the traffic is free. They're going to give you more customers than you know what to do with. And as you can see, the majority of them are already in English, so you don't even have to translate anything over. And then, of course, number 6, how to hit the ground running with a virtual assistant. All right, number 7, how to locate and sell products that most people ignore. Like they'll find a great product, and that product will have 11 variations to it with different sizes, different textures, different colors. And most people ignore all those variations, but I'll show you how to capitalize on that. Also, when I show you the price of what I charge for enrollment in my course and what other people charge, you're going to be blown away because I keep this thing affordable. And also, once you get started and you're 6 months in, I'm going to show you how to get no credit check, interest-free business funding to scale your business up. So 6 months from now, if you're making $10,000 a month and you want to grow to $100,000 a month, I'll show you how to get that interest-free funding right inside of your Amazon seller account. You don't have to talk to a bank or a loan officer, none of that. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then how to ethically borrow and, product ideas from established $1 million sellers. I've been selling on Amazon since 2013. There are people who've been selling on Amazon much longer than I have, since the early 2000s. And they're $1 million sellers with thousands of products. And I'll show you how to go in and cherry pick 100 of their products and then go on to the next one and cherry pick 100 of their products and just keep it moving. You don't have to steal, all their products, but it's not even stealing. It's just really just competitive research and borrowing. All right. And this right here is an example of an actual Amazon product and what I mean by buy box. So a lot of you are unaware of this. So just a quick course real quick. When you come to an Amazon product page to purchase a product like this cell phone, right? If you look down right here, it tells you that Amazon has 10 different people selling this particular cell phone, but there's only one add to cart button or one buy now button, right? So what Amazon does is over a 24-hour period, each one of these 10 sellers will be rotated in and out of this box right here. So if, let's say I'm winning this box from 12 o'clock at midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning, anybody that comes to this page to purchase this cell phone from 12 a.m. to 4 a.m., when they click that add to cart or buy now button, I'll be credited with the sales. But then after 4 a.m., Amazon's gonna move me out of the buy box and move somebody else in there. And so they might be in there for an hour from 5 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning. And whatever sales are made during that period, then that person will win the buy box. So this is one of the things that's very important to this business. And I'm gonna teach you how to dominate that buy box and win it as often as possible. And this is another thing I show you. And usually before you even purchase a product, I'm gonna show you how to get cash back. So before you even spend any money, you'll be making money with cash back. And next, a lot of people aren't aware, but there's bundles that you can create. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So this right here is what we call the complimentary bundle. TRESemmé shampoo and TRESemmé conditioner. So I bundled these two things together, and it's just really just simple. I already knew that people love to buy shampoo and conditioner together because you sort of like to use them both. One to clean your hair, the other to condition it. And so bundle these two together, and this is a complimentary bundle. And nobody else can sell this unless they go through the rigmarole of bundling it together themselves. So you got to first buy these two separately and then package it and then ship them into Amazon that way. And that's the only way you can jump on this listing and sell it too. All right, this right here is what's called a multi-bundle. So I started selling this during the beginning of the pandemic, and you already know how popular it was. So you can see my price is $24, and I was getting them for like $2 and some change. So my buy price was only like a little over $7. And as you can see, I was killing it. And so this is an example of an easy multi-pack bundle. You can do this with just about anything: soap, dishwashing and detergent, food, and you've probably seen this on Amazon already. But 12 packs. You could do it with Kool-Aid packs if you wanted to. All right, and this right here is what we call a variety pack. So paper cutting boards, magic markers, and a paper cutting kit. So you purchase 3 separate products, you bundle them together, and then you send them into Amazon to be sold as a bundle. And nobody else can jump on this unless they get the same exact paper board. Sales would not have to worry about the competition. Now, I want to share this with you. I took this from one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, and it says, so my best friend asked me for my Amazon storefront name because they were curious to see what I sold on Amazon. So I gave it to him, thinking nothing of it. And now this person wants to open up an Amazon store and sell my same exact ASINs or products. And so my advice to all you sellers is to not give out your, and even if it's your friends and family, because people are lazy, they sometimes have no morals, and they just want to piggyback off your success. So I'm gonna give you the same exact advice. Once you get started with your Amazon store, you ain't gotta talk to nobody. No friends, no family, not even your girlfriend. You ain't gotta ask nobody to buy diddly squat from you. Just send your products into Amazon, and Amazon will put your products in front of hungry customers. But the way we analyze products, when you send something into Amazon, you already know there's a demand for it. You've already done that competitive research. All right, so most of you guys missed out on the bubble with Google, Tesla, Netflix, AOL, Facebook, Microsoft, Bitcoin, and NFTs. But you don't have to miss out on the Amazon millionaire creation epidemic. This is going down. All right, so every single day, Amazon pulls in $638 million a day. Now, if you're doing your math, you probably have already figured out that there's only 350 million people in the United States. So if Amazon were to pay every person in the United States $1,000 a day, they would still be profitable by over $200 million. So that puts in perspective how much money there is out there when you get partnered with Amazon to sell and do it correctly. All right, and so without further ado, I took this on January 25th of this year. I was living in Santo Domingo at the time, and as you can see, Amazon was about to pay me out $26,584, and I still had, I think, 5 days left in the payment period. And for this day, you know, I had made 16 sales, and that resulted in sales of $4,410. All right, and let me see right here. Let me see if it's going to play. There we go. So this is me in my apartment in Santo Domingo, and I call this my office, but that's my computer setup with the 3 monitors set up, and that's live in my main account, and I hit refresh, and this was 2 or 3 days later, and now my balance is at $32,784.52. I'm gonna hit refresh one more time so you can see no screenshot. It's trying to convert me back over to Spanish because I'm in Dominican Republic, and same thing, 32,000. And that's what Amazon actually deposits right straight into your bank account. All right, so, and then I'm gonna go a little step further. This right here is my business checking account that I had with USAA. And as you can see, I took this at an ATM, so you can see that it's real. And you can see the last 4 numbers of my debit card is 7854. And in my savings account, I had $100,000. And then my checking account, I had 1.298, or you might as well just call that 1.3. And so, you know, I'm fully verified, and, you know, PhillyDom has met me in person. You know, I'm here in the Dominican Republic. I've been here for 10 months now. I travel the world full time. I have the villa that I'm staying in is $3,000 a month. It's in one of the best communities there are in Sosua. It's called Casa Linda. I have 2 rental cars, and I just recently bought me and my girlfriend little his and her motorcycles. So you're gonna be learning from somebody who's already done it, and I'm gonna be holding your hand and walking you through the process. And you're one of my lucky clients if you get signed on within the next couple of weeks, because I'm only going to teach another 60-something people, and then after that, I'm going to automate the whole process like everybody else does and send you to a website. All right, so now I'm going to just show you a little bit of my lifestyle so you can see that not only am I making the money, but I'm just living my best life also. So this right here is in Medellin, Colombia. This was 2015 when I started traveling. This is called parapente. You're literally just sailing in the clouds for over an hour and a half. And my only advice is, if you're going to do it, make sure that you dress warm because it's cold that high. All right, let me I'm trying to get this to go to the next screen because this video is kind of hard to stop. Let's see.
Should be coming up.
it just keeps refreshing without taking me out. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. I can just click on the next one. All right, so here I am in the ATL doing a little skydiving. Some of the places I've been, just get my traveling on. I love motorcycles, as you already know. I like to do helicopter tours, charter private boats, and I like little penthouses or villas. And when you travel, you get to meet some of the dopest people around the world because everybody's on vacation, living their best life. It's just some of us has to go home and go back to work. And just meet more people all over the world, beaches, just getting it in. This is on top of Tres Cruces Mountain in Medellin, Colombia. And once you reach the summit, you can look back and see the whole city in the valley. This is one of my favorite places I used to go to before the pandemic. It's in Dallas, Texas. It's called Spa Castle. And man, you can just go there, relax for a whole weekend, bring your girl, and have a good time. All right, this is in Medellin, Colombia for Halloween, and they celebrate Halloween like no other place in the world. All right, this is me in Costa Rica going whitewater rafting, and back in the ATL doing indoor skydiving to get myself ready for outdoor skydiving. All right, and I was a season ticket holder to all the sports franchises, so the Braves, the soccer team, the Falcons, and the Hawks. And the Braves have won the championship. The Atlanta United has won a championship, but I just can't get the Falcons and the Hawks to rise up and do it right.
Oh man!
All right. This is the penthouse I was at in Kent, Cartagena, smoking a Cohiba. This is at Tortimo Volcano, where you climb down in the volcano and they cover you with mud. This is rock climbing the highest summit in all of the United States. And this is a 2-hour zip line course in Costa Rica. And horseback riding, exploring, Ruby Falls, Tennessee, Segway tours, 4-wheel tours. And these are 2 of my whips back in the ATL. These are 2 of the dopest cars on the planet. They're Lincoln MKZ hybrids, panoramic sunroof, automatically parallel park themselves, and half gas, half electricity, real dope. And this is my 3rd whip. This is the BMW i8 with the gull wing doors. And this is the apartment where I was in Santo Domingo from August until the end of February. And now I'm in Sosua, and I've been here, I think, going on 3 or 4 months. I'm starting to lose track. And so nice panoramic views of the entire city skyline. And then this is like a night view from the street, and then inside the apartment during Christmas time, I ordered my own lights and did a little decorating. And boom, here I'm on a field trip with other Amazon sellers in Tennessee. So as you can see, I surround myself with people who do the same business model. And if you haven't figured it out yet, this is just digital real estate. If you like the Property Brothers and you buy a house and you flip it up, yes, you can make a lot of money, but that also takes a lot of time. What we do is the same exact thing, but we don't have to buy a whole house or flip it or fix it up and worry about, there's a plumbing issue or there's a title issue. We don't have none of those problems. And our return on investments every day, minimum 30 cents. And you flipping one of these products every single day, it's like flipping a house every single day. All right. And most of you already know this, just by going to the shopping mall or driving around through your city. Retail is dying. It's dying real fast. So JCPenney is announcing 138 stores that they're going to close. American Apparel, GameStop, Abercrombie and Fitch, Sears, Macy's, and Staples. And these are major, corporate brands and retailers that are closing a lot of stores nationwide because the whole landscape is changing. So, if you don't keep up, you're going to get left behind. And all of these companies were started off in a house or in somebody's garage. And so you missed out on all these companies, but you don't have to miss out on Amazon. So don't drag your feet. Don't be half-stepping, because, man, Amazon's going to make more millionaires than any other company in history. And you're fortunate enough to be on this presentation tonight with PhillyDom, because I'm going to walk you through the whole process and get you up and running. I'm even going to give you a special invite if you send me a Facebook friend request to my Facebook client group, where you can see all my clients' testimonials and screenshots, and you can ask them questions, you know, in real time, like, hey, you know, is anybody in here not making any money? Is anybody here not satisfied? Or, you know, who's making the most amount of money? Or just, you know, check in and just look around, whatever you want to do. It's all transparent. And last but not least, this is a company that offers pretty much the same services I do, except for the fact, and so they're called Automation Alliance, except for the fact that, so this is the contract that they sent me as I inquired about their services. And so they basically outlined that they'll set me up with the Amazon store and a Walmart store, and they'll charge me $18,000 a piece. So that's $36,000 to get set up with Amazon and Walmart, and then they're going to take 50% of my profits. I told them, hell yeah, right? Nah, that's not going to happen. I'm not paying you $18,000 to set up my Amazon store and take 50% of my profits. All right, and this is another company that does the same thing. They're called Amazon Automation, and for them, they want you to send them $50,000 capital just to get up and running, and then they're only going to pay you 2% profit every single month. Now, why would you want to get paid 2% profit every month when every day I can show you how to order one product and make 30% return on investment? All right, and next up, here's the price for enrollment for what I'm going to teach you. A one-time payment of $2,500, and then I only take an equity stake into your Amazon business of 15%. So that means every 2 weeks when you get paid out, you'll pay me 2 weeks you'll pay me 15% of your profit, and you keep everything else for yourself. All right. And then now, if you want to keep 100% of your profit, I have a plan B. Plan B, $7,500 one-time payment. You keep 100% of your business and your profits, no problem. And this right here is a breakdown of your monthly expenses and the softwares that you'll need. So there's a one-time payment to your Prep and Ship Center of $49, and I worked this out. This is an exclusive deal. Most Prep and Ship companies have a one-time fee and a monthly fee, but I negotiated that you only pay the one-time fee, and there is no monthly fee. All right, and then you'll need 5 proprietary softwares, and here's the price for all 5 of them. And then, of course, your Amazon seller account is going to be $39.99 per month. So if you add all these up, you're looking at your monthly expenses at $328 a month. After your first 30 days, when you learn how to manage and operate your own business, you can then bring on a virtual assistant who will manage and operate your entire business for you. And you will pay your virtual assistant $50 a week or $200 a month. So that means that your total recurring monthly business cost is only $528 to be selling globally around the world in 11 different countries around the world on the Amazon marketplace. You can't beat that. I haven't met a person yet who's shown me a better business model where your monthly expenses is under $600 for a global business, and there's no limit to how many products you can ship in or list. And that's it. So now we're going to take a couple of questions and we're going to draw it into a conclusion because I know it's getting late. All right, Philly?
Yeah,
let's go ahead and grab the questions.
Oh, I got one for you. Here you go.
All right. All right, how will I market my product on Amazon? All right, you don't. You won't do market. All you'll do is send your products into Amazon. There is no marketing. And Amazon is going to put your product in front of free, hungry customers who already want it, because we do analysis first to make sure that there's enough sales and the competition isn't too tough and that people actually want to buy it. Next question. All right, Lower Battles Feed the Flock is, are you teach us this? Yes, I teach. I hold your hand and walk you through the entire process. No going to a website, watching 4 hours worth of videos, hoping that you can pick everything up and learn it. You'll be screen sharing with me, and I'll be like, all right, feed the flock, point here, click here, do this, do that, and then you could be asking me questions in real time. Great question, though. All right. Lord Battles Feed the Flock says he wants to sign up. No problem. Send me over your full name and your email address, and I'll shoot you over my contract and also the getting started checklist and your Amazon registration checklist, so you'll know how to submit your payment and get started for enrollment. And PhillyDom is going to put my information up on the screen, but my full name and my email address and my WhatsApp number is already right there. All right, so it looks like some dude named PhillyDom is asking, will I sell more or less than 40 products a month? So the base model that you need to follow is 1 product a day. So that means 30 products a month, right? But there's nothing stopping you from ordering 2 or 3 products a month. You're gonna get 15 leads per day that you can choose from, that's already profitable, already have a nice return on investment. So every day, Monday through Friday, when you wake up like this and you look at your computer, there's gonna be 15 leads that my software has already gone out and searched all these retailers and brought them back. It's like, look, here's 15 products that you could buy for this low price and sell on Amazon for this higher price and make your profit and go to the bank. So yes, you could easily sell more than 40 products a month in your sleep. Great question, PhillyDom. All right, so we have that's called intellectual property violations. So one, if there's a corporate brand or a company or a product that you're not allowed to sell, you'll know it immediately. It will give you an indication to say, look, this product is gated and it's an intellectual property or a private label product, so you can't sell it. So if you do run into a problem though, I'll show you how to contact Amazon and say, hey, I purchased this from a reputable reseller. You guys said that I could sell it, and now this company is saying that they don't want nobody selling it. So Amazon will just, have you delete the product from your inventory, no harm, no foul, and you keep it moving. But of course, we already have that in place. We've thought of everything, Charles. But great question, Mr. Jones.
Me again. Hello?
All right. So does Amazon have any brand protection measures in place? Absolutely. So if you want to have your own product manufactured, that's called private label or white label. And when you ship that product into Amazon to start selling it, you want to get it trademarked. After you get it trademarked, you can then register your brand on Amazon, so no one else can infringe upon your brand. You could also copyright it if you want to copyright your logo or certain words or text, and then you could also patent it if you want. If you patent it, that means nobody else could even sell anything remotely close to that without infringing on your patent. So Amazon has a lot of protection measures in place, and they don't play around with that. If you're selling something they don't do counterfeit products, they don't do secondhand stuff. Everything has to be new. I mean, you can sell used, but you have to be an experienced seller to just start selling used products or refurbished products on Amazon? But great question though, Philly. All right, 2 a.m. Rafts, tubing pools are huge for summertime. Yeah, so I know what you're doing there, 2 a.m. So basically, you want to be thinking a whole quarter ahead. So right now, we're in summertime, right? So now you want to start thinking about the fall. You want to start thinking about back to school products, book bags, pencil, paper, school clothes, uniforms. You want to think about those type of things. And then soon as the summer comes to an end and back to school is over and kids are back to school, you want to start thinking about Halloween decorations, costumes, Halloween floats, makeup, your mask, all that good stuff, costumes. And then you want to immediately start thinking about Thanksgiving. And then after Thanksgiving, the next day, that Friday, Black Friday, then Cyber Monday. And then you want to immediately start thinking about New Year's Eve, Christmas, and then after Christmas, on sales or specials. So you always want to order inventory a quarter in advance, or what's actually trending now, so you can capitalize off of that. Because yeah, if it's something is trending or is huge in a certain quarter, like or a certain season, you can make a lot of money doing that. Like boots and stuff, boots, gloves, coats, jackets, all that stuff sells out in the wintertime. All right, let's take a couple of more questions, PhillyDom, and then we're going to shut it down.
Okay. Hold on one. I'm trying to find one.
Okay.
I could ask you, what are the challenges? Because I know a lot of people worry about that. What are the challenges of having an Amazon business?
Okay, so one of the simple challenges that we face is that, you know, we're reselling. So we're purchasing from retailers like Walmart and Home Depot, Best Buy, stuff like that. And sometimes some of these companies have no idea what they're doing. So when you go to purchase something and you're brand new shopping on that retailer for the first time, they have automatic fraud detection. So basically, if you check out as a guest, if you purchase too much quantity, like you say, let's say you purchase a quantity of 10, and then you check out with your credit card information, the retailer might just cancel your order, and then they probably won't even give a reason. But the reason why they're canceling your order is because you didn't stay on, you tricked their fraud detection algorithm. So they have artificial intelligence that guards against fraud. So this artificial intelligence automatically knows that most of their good customers come to their website for the first time, they create an account, and they order a quantity of just one, and then they have it shipped to their house, and they see whether or not everything turns out well. And then if it does, then they know the consumer comes back and starts ordering more products as they get more comfortable. So that's a breakdown of how the whole process starts to unfold.
Okay. Also, why do some people on Amazon, some Amazon sellers fail? What do you think is some of the main reasons? I think some people are scared to join because they think about that. What is their
Yeah.
chances of succeeding, and what are their chances of failing?
All right. The only chance you have of failing is if you don't stick with the script that I give you. If you don't order a product every single day, then you're not going to have inventory going into Amazon every single day. So just think 90 days from now, you can have 90 products at Amazon fulfillment centers being shipped all over the world. And so, you're going to start to sell out of that inventory. So at some point, you might say, okay, man, I want to start purchasing 2 products a day. So 2 products a day is going to get you 60 products a month. And so if your purchase is just 1 product a day after 3 months and you're making $3,000, if you want to scale to $6,000 a month, then now you just purchase 2 products a day and you're going to double your efforts. So, you just got to just pace yourself and stick with the script of ordering 1 product a day. That's the only reason why people fail. That's it.
All right. Boom. another question there.
Okay. Troy Ballard is saying, so how many products should you have to really make more money than 100 products? So it's not really based on how many products you have. It's based on how much money you have to spend in terms of your budget. So let me give an example. If you could spend anywhere between $299 all the way up to $1,500 to purchase a product, then you're going to make a whole lot more money, and you can do this by selling a lot less products. So let's say if I was to purchase patio furniture or an outdoor grill or a fire pit, it might cost me, $700-800 to buy any one of those items, but I'm going to be able to retail it for almost $2,500. So I'm going to make, $200-300 profit margin, and by just selling bigger tier items. And also, when you get up into that tier or that adult pool, you're going to have less new sellers in that marketplace. And so new sellers sort of stay under products with $50. So, those small products that are lightweight. But if you start going up, you can sell couches, bedrooms, furniture, stuff like that, where you just purchase it, have it sent in, and boom, it'll increase your products. It'll increase you won't have to have as many products, but it will also increase your return on investment and your profit. All right, so let's do just 3 more questions.
3 more questions. I'm looking for them. Hold on. Does somebody else have one?
All right.
Let me see. I don't see a question. Anybody with a question? Let me see if I overlooked something. I'm looking.
And you will face other obstacles, like sometimes you'll order products and again the retailer will cancel it, or in the beginning you're going to be antsy and you're going to be a little stressed out because it's like a new job. When you get a brand new corporate job, you're going to have to go in and work for a whole month before you get your first paycheck. The same thing with this Amazon business. It's not get rich quick overnight. It's a fully legitimate global business. So, it's going to take you 30 days to start sending in inventory and then for it to hit Amazon and then start selling. So for that time, you're just going to be spending money without making money. But if you're willing to invest in yourself and be patient, after that 30 days, you'll make your first sale and you'll never forget that. And then next thing you know, those sales will start rolling in and it's just rinse and repeat.
Wow.
Yeah. And another one of my clients asked me this for the first time the other day. He asked me, he's like, all right, Wayne, so you make over 30 G's a month, but how much money do you have to spend to make that? And I told him, anywhere between 10 to 15,000 will bring me back, a net of $30,000 to $35,000 a month. So if you just break that down into percentages, my return on investment for the money that I invest is 66%. So I'm investing 10, 15,000 to my business every month, and it's bringing me back 30, 35,000. So it's a no-brainer. That's all this is. It's simply investing. It's almost like the drug game. Save up $25,000, go buy a key, for 25, break it down, do what you need to do, and then voila. So there's many ways to look at it, or it's like going to an auction, buying a car for $2,000-3,000, and then flipping that car for, let's say $7,000, $8,000, and same concept. All right, PhillyDom is asking, who is Amazon's biggest customer? You have to clarify with that. I don't know.
But like the top 3, obviously we know the United States is number 1. But what other countries are that Amazon sells that a lot of people buy?
Okay, yeah. So I would say the top three right now would be the United States first, the United Kingdom second, and maybe Canada or India third or fourth. That's a great question. Nobody ever asked me to put those in order, but the traffic to all of the Amazon marketplaces is huge. And so you can make sales anywhere. All right. What kind of products can you suggest for a new client to start up with? All right. Great question, Charles Jones. And the answer is no such thing. My friend, you're going to be selling products from the cradle to the grave. So when somebody asks you, oh, well, what you sell on Amazon, just tell them everything from the cradle to the grave, from the time you're born to the time you die. And you won't just be buying products that you think will sell, you'll be purchasing products that you already know. How many times a month it's selling, how many people are selling it, and then you'll be able to make a determination whether or not you'll be able to purchase a certain quantity, send it in, and sell it, and move on to the next one. So that's how it's done. You know, you don't have to get suggestions as to what you can and cannot buy. If it's profitable and you can make money with it, you're going to buy it and send it in. So the hungry Amazon customers can pay you, and then you can profit. All right, let's do one more question and let's shut it down, PhillyDom. All right, I don't think he's there. Let me see if I can find one more good question. All right, you guys have to start off small, right? Yeah, you do got to, take baby steps when you're starting off, but not necessarily small. You're building a brand. And I also teach you how to set up your own free website. And then I also teach you how to get started selling some of your products on the Facebook marketplace, which is huge, and order products from a wholesaler, in bulk, like order a whole box or a pallet for $250 that have a retail value of over $1,200, and you'll be able to start listing those. And so not only are you selling on Facebook and Amazon, but you'll also be building a brand. All right, and PhillyDom, the last question is, what is Amazon's biggest challenge? All right, so I think what you're asking me is Amazon's biggest challenge right now is probably just getting into South America. South America already has a monopoly in terms of the retailers there, but
Okay.
Amazon one day is going to break into all of South America, and it's going to be huge.
Wow.
Yep.
So South America is a challenge to them. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're already in Asia. They're in Asia, right, as well?
Yep, they're in Asia, United Arab Emirates, they're in India, Australia, Japan, China. Yep.
Yeah, it ain't all the major markets.
All the major markets. Yep. You can become a worldwide seller. Yep. Overnight.
Wow.
Like an overnight sensation.
Anybody else got any questions? We looking. I don't see it. I don't see them putting any questions up. They watching, but they.
Yeah. I got a question. Yeah. PhillyDom, what happens if I send in, 50 products, but only 30 of them sell? What happens to those other 20 products?
They'll hold them for you. They'll hold them for you, right? Amazon will hold it for you.
Yeah, Amazon will hold them for you, but you can also liquidate them and say, okay, you know what? They didn't sell on Amazon, so now let me go ahead and if it's been 30 days, yes, you can return them. But when I say liquidate them, move them over to the Facebook marketplace because you already got them at a super discount, and then move it over to your own website. And now, you could sell it on your own website, and you won't even have to pay Amazon that 15% selling fee. So,
wow.
And this is how commerce works all over the planet. First, it comes from the manufacturer. That's where the product is made.
Okay.
Then it goes to the wholesaler or the middleman who puts it up on Amazon or gets it out to the retailers, or also known as the supply network. So after it goes to the retailers, you already know that, you know, if something doesn't sell today, or like dealerships do, every year dealerships sort of have to unload all the cars for 2022 in order to get ready for the new cars that are coming in for 2023. And if you buy a car during the end of the year, man, you can get a massive discount because now that car is a year old and don't nobody want a 2022. They want a 2023. Yeah. So, you know, manufacturer, and then retail, and then wholesale, and then resale. Because when the retailers can't sell something, they have to unload it, and they do that by sending it to a wholesaler or a reseller. And you see it all the time. Matter of fact, Target just issued a press release saying that they have so much excess inventory for house goods, and also house goods and another category.
House goods, whole goods.
Yeah, something. And basically, you know, that they have to cancel orders from the suppliers because, you know, they have so much excess inventory, they have to dump some of that. You know, but that's not a problem that we have to deal with.
That's all right.
You can now, the Target said they're going to slash prices in order to get rid of that inventory. So if you jump on now, you can go to Target and snatch up a lot of these deals and make a killing. All right.
All right. Then.
I think that was the last question. I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem. Somebody should be calling you soon.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, you got my Facebook there.
Y'all got your Facebook. I got your
Instagram, and
your email,
and my personal phone number. Yep.
Yeah, and
straight to me.
So they
no games.
No games. They can reach you right away. And I'm gonna post that that you have the little what is it called? It's you have something next week on the 12th. Something on the 12th. Let me look on the my phone real quick. I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
It's on the 12th. I think you got some kind of seminar, web seminar or something that you invited people.
Yeah, I think that's been rescheduled for the 8th.
Okay.
Let me check.
The Amazon FBA expert and personal coach.
Yeah. What is it? What does the date on that say?
It says the 12th one here.
Okay, I may get mixed up. Let me check myself.
We'll double check it.
Okay. Boom. It says, yep, Sunday the 12th, 3 p.m. Okay, yeah, that's this Sunday coming up. Yeah. So this right here is going to be to a whole entire Canadian audience. So Amazon is in Canada too. So yeah, this is set up by one of my Canadian friends, and they have a whole group of people waiting to see this. So again, if you guys are on the fence or you sleeping on this, you know, you might miss out, because when I get to 100 customers, that's it. I got to shut it down because I won't be able to handle anymore. And then I have to go ahead and just finish building out my website so people can go to the website and the whole process will be automated. So as you can see, there's no fun and games. Philly, I'm sure he'll put the flyer up a little bit later, but it's going down. Yeah. And also, if you want to get with PhillyDom tonight and you know, get more information from him, it's let you know how to get in contact with me.
Yeah, because they're always reaching out to me.
Yeah. And PhillyDom is having a special. So if you send him a donation of $25, you get a copy of his PhillyDom hat right there.
It's a little bit more expensive than that, but we'll say $25.
That's right. He running a sale. A Master Wayne live sale.
Oh man.
All right. Well, I think that's it. So
That's
I want
it.
to thank
Yeah.
everybody for joining the PhillyDom live stream and to what I have to say. And yeah, if you come on board, you're in good hands like Allstate. I got you 100%.
When do you want to do another live so they know? You can tell them. When you think when is it good for you? Not to put you on the spot, but when is it good?
Let's try to do it again Sunday. You know how we do.
Sunday. All
Yeah,
right, we
let's
can
keep
do it on Sunday.
going every week. Yes, sir.
Not a problem.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right,
hit me up, PhillyDom. Let me know how you're doing over there. And
I will.
Estadio Uno Dos. And let me know when you finally gonna make it back to
Right.
so soon before I'm gone. When I leave here, man, I'm going to either Brazil, Africa, or Thailand. So
He said I'm
me.
gonna have to be chasing you down if you no, but I'll be back before that for sure. Cause you got like 3-4 months left in how much DR? 3 months? 4 months?
I'm gonna be here till March. Yeah.
Oh, you got a lot. All right, you be here for a while. All right.
Another 9 months or so.
Yeah. You'll be here. All right then.
Yeah.
Somebody said good video. There you go.
Yeah. Me and PhillyDom are experts at this by now. We've done quite a few of these, and it's some great information, and it powers a lot of people. Yeah.
Because people and one more thing to tell them, because some people always ask me about, could this be a side hustle? Could this be a main hustle? And what is your take? I know what you're gonna say, but what is your take to let them hear it again? Because a lot of people they be on the fence with that.
You don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna have to say I have no idea. No, I'm just playing. All right, so yeah, this could be a side hustle, but I would actually recommend that you turn this into your main source hustle, because yeah, it could change your life. So if you can only dedicate an hour a day to buying products and stuff and manage your account, no problem. But after that, you could start to scale up and reinvest in your profits and scale it out. So I've seen people start off on a budget where they only had $100 a month to purchase products with, and slowly but surely they just built that out. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you hear that,
So
guys?
the only thing that's going to stop you is if you stop yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, but that's it. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Peace, God bless, and good night.
Take care. See you guys in the next video.
For sure. All right, see you later, Philly.
Peace out.
For sure.